Happy Tuesday, you guys. We got shooting tonight, so make sure that you guys show up for that. We have games this weekend for, I believe, almost everybody. And what else do we have? I don't know. We'll get to it all eventually, but just know that you should be signing up. You should be doing homework. You should be getting better. You should be always striving to make your dreams come true, because we're doing this thing for a lot more than just basketball. We're doing it for personal reasons, so that we can grow up to be individuals who go after their passions, and with all their efforts. We're doing it for to stay in good shape reasons and stuff like that. We're doing it for scholarship reasons, so we can get out of paying for college, because student debt is just a huge, enormous crisis. All right? We're doing it for so many reasons. So just do it for yourself. All right? Make sure that you guys are working hard because you actually want to. If your parents are forcing you to do this, have a talk with them. All right? If no one's forcing you to do it, and you're out there just going well and beyond like the average ordinary worker, then I'm proud of you. As just a human being on this earth. If everyone on earth worked that hard, there would be no issues, really. I mean, this world would be such a good place if everyone would work that hard. So make sure that you're doing your part by following your dreams as far as you possibly can. Let's get started. We got the quote of the day. All right, let's see what we have here. Quote of the day is, never look back. All right, and anytime it says never or always, what's up, Kieran and Declan Loud? Anytime that something says never or always, I'm always like, is that true? Never or always? I mean, that's a very absolute statement, and I don't believe in those things. So, but never look back. I mean, besides fast break layups, you can kind of glance back, I guess. But no. This is talking about looking back at your past mistakes, looking back at the things that your past successes, I suppose. I think that there's a sense where you can look back. I don't quite believe in this quote all the time, because you do need to look at game film to improve yourself, whether it be the good or the bad things. You need to look at game film, look at to feel hyped about yourself, maybe, right? If you're reminiscing or something like that, right? But I would say you shouldn't look back too often. You should always be preparing for it, and always staying in the now. I think that looking back should be the last of those three things. So that's in last place. First place, I believe, that's a tough one. Okay, first and second place, it depends on who you are. I like to prepare for the future more than I like to stay in the now. But the now people have a great argument. But hopefully their second one is that they like to prepare for the future. But the last one should be looking back. All right, I can honestly say that. All right, it's close for all three, but yes. So while it shouldn't say never look back, maybe it should say rarely look back. Let's actually take a look back at our website. All right, if you see the website, you go to it. There's a page for our stories. I believe it's under the side. If you click on multimedia. And then there's one that says stories. Okay, so I believe it's that, right? You click there. You click on stories. It's right here. It'll take you to this page. And this will have our story of the day, so you can always see that story of that particular day. And then, but if you scroll down beneath it, you can see all of our quotes. Okay, and if I type into this thing right here, the words never, there are so many quotes that use that phrase. Never lose heart. Never forget about your passion. Never forget where you came from. It's now or never. Lost times never found again. Never let good enough be enough. Never look back. Never discount a person because of age. Never give up. Never let your fear decide your future. Overnight success never happens overnight. Beware, sometimes later can become never, and it's never too late. I mean, seriously, that's so negative, and it is also so many nevers. Again, like I said, and if you check the always ones, let's check the always ones. We have a healthy number of always ones as well. My favorite one being courage doesn't always roar. But yes, very, very random. I just thought that I would bring that up. Anyways, let's move on. We got our itinerary for the day, and we're going to see who's been doing homework as well. All right, the itinerary today is we're doing shooting and the team practice together. Okay, I liked how that was last time. So we're gonna shoot form shots with intervals. Bring your coins to challenge Kieran somehow, you guys. Dude, somebody challenge Kieran. All right, is he the best shooter in our program at the age of, how old is he? 8, 7? 3 years old? Yeah, someone beat him, please, okay? And you can't just beat him. You gotta bring the coin. You gotta bring the coin and say, I'm challenging you. This is upon your household, and let's do this thing. $50 in the hole, all right, and then beat him that way, all right, just so we can get this thing running, so we can make you guys all gambleholics, but also better shooters. So, all right, we start off with form shots with intervals. That's moving back as we shoot form shots and extended layups. Close out decision shots, which is a great one. I like that one a lot because you never know, like when you're gonna get blocked versus when you're not. There's a lot more things to think about when you're playing a basketball game. And for this particular drill, we're going to throw the ball up and either raise our right hand or raise our left hand or raise neither. And they have to either catch and shoot, catch and dribble against the hand, or catch and dribble against the hand the opposite way. All right. So you have to like make a decision as you're shooting, which makes it so much harder. But that kind of emulates the game, sort of. So that's why I like the drill. Between the leg, fake spin J. That's off the jab, and then go between your legs with 1-2 step, and then fake the spin. Turn your eyes. By the time that you get back, raise the ball to shoot it. Then we got L cut, drive, pro hop to pass. All right. We'll have two different lines. One person coming off the L cut, the other person starting up top. As they pass the ball, they can go to the opposite wing possibly. Or should we have three lines? Let me see. That guy goes there. That guy goes there. We can have three lines. Yeah. So we'll have three lines with the L cut. L cuts are going up slowly and then going out to the wing quickly. All right, so make sure that your L cuts are on point. I can actually show you that real quick so that you can understand it to the best of your ability. All right, so here's what we got. We're gonna have a line here, with the ball in their hands, and then a line on the baseline right here. All right, so you're gonna come up and you're gonna walk it up and then sprint out. That's your L cut, okay? When you do an L cut, you chop off their arm basically, okay? You're gonna hit their arm so that, don't like swing at their arm, but you put your hand on their arm. You're gonna go out slowly, change of pace, change of direction as well. All right, so we're gonna go up slowly toward the elbow and then sprint straight out. As we're sprinting straight out, this guy should be passing the ball. As soon as you catch it, you're gonna rip the ball through low, just like our drives. Rip the ball low, drive down here, and then pro hop all the way to the middle. When you pro hop, you're going to twist so that the ball is in your outside hand, the hand further away from the basket. And as you twist, you could shoot a jump hook, but for this one, I'm going to make an outside hand pass to this guy right there. All right, as he catches the ball, boom, catches, he swishes it. All right, everyone should be switching spots, and you should have your hands up. You should have your hands up so that you can catch this rebound immediately. All right, and you're gonna go up this way to go to the back of the line. All right, just like that. As this guy who made the initial pass goes behind there, this guy who shot the shot goes behind there to go again, and then the next guy is up. You only need 2 balls for this drill, but that's the drill. All right, where's my stuff? The drills. All right, so that's that drill. Make sure you guys understand it. And then we have the 3-point contest to finish it all. For the team stuff, we got 1-on-1, 5 seconds from half. It should be an easy one. All right, we're tapping our feet at the 3-point line, and then they come in as fast as they possibly can, trying to score on us. And then 3-on-3, no dribbles. This is our chance to run through. We ran through a play last time where it was tangent yesterday, but we get to run through triangle today. All right, but we're gonna do it without any dribbles, without any steals at first, and then we're going to actively play after that. All right. So, and then we're also talking about post positioning on the swing. That's a great defensive drill. Then we're talking about unintentional, intentional foul, fouling with fouls to give, and then up by 5 with 3 minutes left. If we get to playing, we can add that as well. So that's our itinerary for the day. All right. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do. Make sure you guys are prepared for that. All right. Moving onward bound. All right. We got I guess we got a poll question of the day. All right. Our poll question today is, should the NCAA have a transfer portal? All right. What is the polling looking like? What do you guys think about that? Should the NCAA even have a transfer portal? All right. What this is basically, it's a way for kids to switch schools. Okay, and why it's important is because before kids were stuck by a decision that they made when they were 18 years old, okay, or 17 years old sometimes. All right, and they signed a piece of paper. They were told all these things by this coach, and they only have one shot at this college career. All right, and I'm a transfer myself. So when you transfer from a D1 at least, you can't play right away. You gotta like sit out like an entire year. So it was just to dissuade people from switching all the time. There's no real problem with that other than some coaches take advantage of that. And when coaches take advantage of that, they start to be like really mean to some kids, try to turn them away. They can't get rid of the kids. They force kids to stay, and they treat kids like jerks. And all these bad things started happening where kids were forced into a decision that they made when they were like underage, basically, and it sticks with them throughout their entire life because they don't want to sit out for the years. That might be detrimental to their career and stuff like that. So they created this thing, the NCAA transfer portal. Well, just as the coaches were taking advantage of the previous system, just like always, players are taking advantage of this system, and it's just become unbearably crazy, full of people just switching schools all the time. They're like, oh, really? I don't like your smile. We lost one game. I'm out of here. People just switching no matter what. The same thing happened in the NBA, where players were forced to play in freaking Minnesota their entire lives. And then they were like, well, that shouldn't be the case, because if you work a job, you can switch jobs, right? Everyone can switch jobs except for basketball players or like football players or pro athletes. So they were like, well, let's just change, up a little bit. Put who has the power. So you should have the power to say where you want to work. Because if you had a job at Subway and they made you work there for your entire life, that would be kind of stupid, right? You should have a choice. So, but then LeBron started this whole wave where people were just switching teams like crazy in the NBA. All right, so it's like, darn if you do, darn if you don't, and that's the way that it is. But this is how I found out about it today, is because this guy is entering the transfer portal, and I didn't even know he existed until like last week. He looks like he could play junior high school basketball, but they call him the college version of Jokic, and they also call him a whole bunch of other things. They call him, let me see, what is it? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Nerd. They call him a whole. Are there more of these things? Nikolai Jokic. Who else is there? What else is there? Larry Blurred because of his glasses. Rob Wave. Why would they call him that? I don't know. Milk Chamberlain. That one's racist. Steph Blurry because of his eyes. All right, but yeah, he's like a sensation, and he is now entering the transfer portal. So has this officially gone too far? That's the poll question. Answered anytime that you would like in the comment section, please. All right, moving on. We got homework. Who's been posting some homework? All right, we got You Are What You Do, Not What You Say You Do. All right, 2 ball dribbles by Weston. Great job, Weston. We got triple cross repeat. Way to keep up with that one. I like that. It's finally someone doing the homework. Had to tell someone yesterday. I said, Kieran is probably our best poster. He does so much stuff, and he still doesn't do the challenges. I was like, this book is hard. All right, it's a lot of stuff. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. All right, is anyone gonna start doing the daily challenges, or is that just way too much? Is that too much to ask? I'm just asking you guys. Is anyone gonna start doing the daily challenges? But great job with this stuff. I like it, guys. Keep pushing it. Please keep pushing the hard work. Next thing we got is, speaking of challenges. All right, we got a fun challenge with this one right here. All right, this guy, health and fitness is the category. This guy is doing a push-up. Watch how this world's strongest kid is doing this push-up. All right, he's putting this thing off to the side, but there's a secret about this stick. A secret about this stick. That's hard enough, right? But watch the stick.
Forms a push-up left thousands of people speechless because.
Wait, what? This stick is not one single piece?
That is way harder. Okay, so this is actually the perfect challenge. I only have to use my right leg. My left foot is injured. I think the best way to start is start in this position. Oh, that's it. Yeah, what the fuck?
You gotta feel this.
But also Captain America couldn't do it right away.
I want to try it with a solid stick, like a really big one.
Luckily, I got a big stick with me that helps me in multiple situations, just as you can help us hit 5 million subscribers this year. And with a solid stick, this push-up is actually pretty dope.
I think we just gotta keep on trying.
But it only got harder and harder.
This kid is insanely strong.
So took a little bit of rest.
Oh, Brownie for the best discount.
I know your left foot is injured, but I think I might be able
guy
to do
ended
it
up
with
doing
right.
it.
So while I analyzed Orange's attempts and him actually doing it, I finally found the
I
secret.
think you gotta really squeeze them together and then also lean really to one side. That's it, come on, come
All
on.
right, so could you guys imagine ever doing this? Could you ever imagine doing this? This is insane amount of strength to push those things together and to do a push-up and to lean one way. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if you guys like challenges like that, but I'm throwing it out there just to see what you think. Let's go with the story of the day. All right, ready? Watch it.
Take advantage of playing time while it's offered, no matter how daunting the task, because you never know when it and the opportunity might be gone.
Now, this is so true. You should take advantage of playing time while you have it. Not just the playing time in the game, just the time to play in general, because you're going to be an adult one day. You're not going to be able to do this one day, right? It won't forever be like this. So while you're in the game, make those minutes work count. Don't find yourself sulking a few plays. Don't find yourself taking plays off because you're tired even. All right? You're in the game. You might go to a high school where they just won't play you at all and you get like 2 minutes a game. You're going to be like, dude, I wish I had made the most of the time that I was in junior high when I got a chance to play. I get so many players going, dude, take me off the game. You're playing me too much. Oh, we got 3 games this weekend? I only want to play in 1. Don't take time for granted. All right? Go out there and make the most of every single moment that you have so that these moments count. All right, because I assure you, when you're older, you will regret it. And your older may not be my older. My older is, I'm 40, 42, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to get back in the league, trying to figure this out. Your older might be, I'm 18, I got to go to college and I can't play, and then I got to get a job when I'm 22 and I'll never play again. All right, so right now, don't take it for granted. All right, every single moment counts. All right, let's see what our I think we have our behind the scenes. Which one's which? Which one's that one? Oh yeah, we can go with that one. All right, so for the behind the scenes look, we have this thing right here. All right, I was thinking about adding again QR codes to our book. So we have this book. And we have the workouts in the book, but people have to go to our site, all that stuff. I didn't even think about QR codes. I could add QR codes to the book. What do you guys think about that idea? Is that smart? I think that's pretty smart. I get to use technology, but what if this technology changes? What if the QR code goes out of style? What if phones can't read them anymore? What if, I don't know. I can think of like a whole bunch of problems that could happen with this. But if we do the books every single year, I can fix these problems for every single year. But I was thinking how hard that would be. But I was also thinking about organizing the books so that it's weekly. So you can know like the second week of the year, third week of the year. And then my last surprise would be to make it into a yearbook. Not a yearbook like this per se, but like on each page have one kid. Have like one kid standing up like with like, you know, like this background is right there. Where you see these kids and they have like nothing behind them, so we'll use like a green screen and you can do like a basketball move or something like that. And then I think people will buy it. I've spoken about this, but I'm coming closer and closer to actually doing this. It probably won't happen for like a year or so, but I just wanted to throw the idea out there because, I don't know, I think it's a pretty decent idea. Speaking of the decent ideas, let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question today is, which player had the shortest NBA career of all time with 3.9 seconds? That is you know what? We've all had the shortest NBA career. I have 0.0 seconds. So whoever this guy is, he did infinitely better than I did because you can't even multiply 0 by anything. But who was this guy? Who played 3.9? Why'd they count it to 3.9? Was it at the end of the game maybe? If it was during the game, that means some jerk pulled out a stopwatch and counted that. But it must have been at the end of the game when there was 3.9 seconds left. It had to have been. Because why would you say 3.9 seconds instead of 4 seconds? That's kind of jacked up. All right. But yes, I guess a number of players have like kind of tied him or like played 0 seconds, but they don't count because they didn't really get in the game. This guy got in a game, only played 3.9 seconds. Who is he? He also has a really funny name. I saw his name and I was like, what? That's his name right there. He's a Curry. He's a Curry. His name is it looks like Jameson from what you're saying, but like honestly, they add a capital to one of them, like a capital letter, and it's James On. James On Curry has the shortest NBA career of all time with 3.9 seconds played in his only regular season appearance for the Los Angeles Clippers, of course, the freaking Clippers. In January of 2010, 9 players have played a minute or less in their NBA careers, but Curry's 3.9 seconds is the shortest. Alex Scales also tied Curry for playing the fewest minutes in a career with 0 minutes on the court. That one doesn't count. The 0 one doesn't count. That's nothing. You got to play a little bit. So congratulations to James on Curry. I don't know what he's doing with his life these days, but I hope he's doing something. I'm sure he's doing something. I'm sure he's even balling. He's probably making like $1 million a year. All right. Good job, James On. James On. All right. Let's see the behind the scenes look, because we added this thing right here. This isn't behind the scenes. This is behind the scenes. Yes, like this. All right, behind the scenes. All right, we had. Oh wait, no, this isn't behind the scenes. We already did behind the scenes. No, it's this one. I got so many different categories. This one right here, the product review. All right, we did a ball rally, okay? And by balls, I mean these balls right here. We have a little basket that we put at the center of the court. All right, here's the story. Here's what happened. All right, I thought this would be a good little like way to stir the crowd up to, because kids have to come with their older brothers or sisters or younger brothers and sisters. They hate being at the games. One parent might come, the other parent doesn't come. So I lowered the price, and now I added, you get a ball. Everyone gets a ball right when they come in, right? And I'm like, this is gonna work. And then you throw the ball into this basket at half court. All right. As soon as we do it though, okay. Some of you guys weren't at the first game. I only brought one thing of balls. I actually have two of these. We have 100 balls. I only brought like 50 because I was like, it's just gonna be the first game. It's whatever. All right. I get there and everyone shows up to the first game. It was like 75 people. And I was like, what in the heck? And I was like, all right. And we ran out of balls. And the last guy was like, I got 20 on it. I'm like, these people are buying balls like crazy. Then I put this basket in the center of the court, and everyone, I said, ready? Throw them. No one threw it. Not one person threw it. And they said, it's too far. And I'm like, what? It's too far. We're going to get a bad product review. I was like, it's too far. It's not too far. So I said, okay, give me a ball. And some old lady threw me a ball. If you're watching old lady, I'm sorry. You aren't that old, but she was kind of old. All right. And I took the ball, and I stood off the court, and I shot it right there. And I missed it by like this much. It would have been really cool if I made it, but I didn't. But I missed it by that much. I was like, see, guys, it's possible. So anyways, I moved the basket closer and said, come on, guys. Come on up closely. You can have a chance. So everyone started throwing these balls, but I said, throw them at the same time so that you can make it. They didn't do that. They're like strategically waiting. And they finally threw it. Every single person missed. So the pot was actually up to about $60. So the next game, the pot went even higher to about $90 because they tried and they all missed too. Then the last game, the pot gets up to $127. Everyone's trying to win this now because if all you have to do is make it, and then you have to make a 3-pointer. That's the tricky part. And if multiple people make a 3-pointer, then you guys will split it. So no one made it the last hour either. So we are going to continue this until someone makes it. And then we're going to start the pot back over and raise it higher. This thing's now up to $127. We're going to see how high that we can get it. Apparently, this is a pretty hard game to even make it in the basket to begin with. All right, but it's really fun to see people try, and I think people are going to enjoy it. And they're going to start coming to the games more often. They're going to make this crowd bigger and bigger. And this weekend, when we have some of our games will be semi-pro games, we're going to try to maybe stir that into something so we can start paying some players here in Colorado. So this thing will all lead to something. I know I'm terribly excited, but this product review, it went outstandingly well. I was shocked how into it everyone was. All right. So yeah, we stumbled upon something good. If you guys have any more suggestions, maybe after a while we might have to switch this game up if everyone gets bored of this one game. But they have a chance to make some money, so now they're not going to argue about how much they have to pay to get in. So yeah, super excited about that. All right, okay, we got that. Anything else do we have to talk about? I believe it's just the itinerary stuff. All right, so we still haven't perfected our team stuff. So what I want you guys to do is we're going to try to bounce from thing to thing. I'm going to explain it right now on how we're going to switch from drill to drill, okay? Just so you have the best chance of doing this, okay? All right, so we're all going to start with our form shots and interval shots. All right, how many people are coming to the workout? This is why I like you guys signing up on time, so I can. So we have about 14 people coming, so about 16 probably toward the end. We have about 6 hoops in that thing. We can make the side hoops do form shots with intervals, right? And then we can make the middle ones do either the extended layups or the closeouts to shots. All right, we all together can do the between the legs, fake, spin, J. But I do want to mix in the team stuff as we go from side to side. So maybe one side of people, you guys will be doing the older side, the side that can play 3-on-3 together. You guys will be doing form shots and extended layups on one side of the court and close out to decision shots. So all 3 baskets will be doing these 3 things, and then we're going to switch from that to doing 3-on-3 no dribbles. All right, and we might even switch back and forth between those things. All right, and then for the 1-on-1 5 seconds from half, that might be a little bit more of a challenge. But what we can do is we can do we can do extended layups on 2 different baskets, and then we'll do 1-on-1 5 seconds from half on those, and then we can rotate between that stuff as well. All right, so we're gonna kind of just combine them at the same time and do stations. So heads up on that. Please help out. Please move from drill to drill as fast as we possibly can. I want to make this as fast as we can do it so that there's very, very little explanation. I'm getting less and less okay with people not watching the show, not looking at the videos beforehand, not reading the book. We put all these things in place for people to understand, and then they want us to care about them during practice. And they're like, can you slow it down a little bit? Some of us didn't even care to watch anything and to do anything. Okay, so they don't really deserve it. So I only care about the players who want to get better. So if they don't get it, it's their fault. So if you guys don't get these things and you read the book and you looked at the videos, then I care. Otherwise, if you don't care, I can't care for you. So that's how we're gonna do it. That's just how we have to do it. I think that's the best way to do it. All right, let's finish up with our quote of the day. Quote of the day. Don't forget it is never look back. And again, we say never, but I mean, dude, it's not exactly never. But what this actually means is you can't dwell in the past. All right, if you made a mistake, it just happened. All right, and if you did something great, it just happened. All right, it's your mental health matters so much that you can't bog yourself down with mistakes that you've made in the past or amazing things that you've done in the past, because you must live in the now. All right? Time machines haven't been invented yet. Since you must live in the now, do yourself a favor and don't try to carry any more weight. All right? There's so much weight already causing us anxiety, causing us depression, causing us being egotistic and things like that. We need to let that stuff go so that you can have a chance at right now. And if you can have a chance at right now, you can even make your future better. So you shouldn't have to worry about the future. Shouldn't have to worry about the past. You do want to learn from the past and you want to prepare for the future, yes. But I'm going to go ahead and switch my initial opinion up and say that the now matters the most. All right, you prepare for the future. You learn from the past, all right, but you have to live in the now with as little weight on your mind as possible. Now, if you can handle more, then you can start thinking ahead. Then you can start carrying the past stuff with you and start thinking that. But for you guys who get mad all the time and things like that, just let it go. Just focus on now. After you've prepared, after you've looked in the past, as you're going through it, just think about the now. And speaking of now is time for this show to be over. I'll see you guys soon. All right, come to the workout. Get ready to work hard, you guys. All right, peace out.